everyone. Hey, and welcome to a very special episode of Been-Ksmantle Plays Some Various. I am Sonic, and I am Bolt. Alright, Keegan, so what is so special about today? Well, I have Project 64 up. Oh. And we're gonna be running an emulation of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Oh. But we're gonna be playing a mod which is supposed to be the Spaceworld 1997 demo of Ocarina of Time. Oh, are you serious? Yes, so let's get the ROM running, shall we? Ignore the tablet. Alright. Whoa. Yep, so this is supposed to be the Spaceworld 97 demo of Ocarina of Time. Yeah, apparently with Project 64, I can record game capture full screen. Video capture and stuff, just like squeeze it in This is a fan recreation. So is this actually the Spaceworld 97 demo? It is believed to be. The story goes that in 2020 there was a shut up tablet. In 1997. In 2020 there was a huge giga-leak. Yes, of just like old Nintendo 64 beta assets. And most being Mario 64 and Ocarina of Time, and this team of people got together and pretty much restored what is believed to be the Spaceworld 1997 beta demo of Ocarina of Time. Holy crap. This is some territory. And, yeah. Stuff from like old beta assets back when Ocarina of Time was called Zelda 64. Oh boy. Yeah, so this is like we're actually playing the demo. Pretty much. Of course, like some stuff were added because like this development cartridge was, they probably had to add some stuff and added extra stuff. So boys want to go to first? Might as well do Hyrule Tour. Alright, Link's house. Link, okay. Oh. Whoa! Oh, wow. Yo, his hat got physics. Yo, Link's hat is blown around. Man. Dude, this must have been mind-blowing. Yeah, man, boys. So this is like the actual... Yeah. Spaceworld was like this expo thing showcasing like new was pretty much like E3. RIP E3. RIP. And, is Spaceworld still around? I don't think so. It ran from like the 80s to 2000. Well, follow the expo thing. Wasn't Spaceworld a theme park? I think so. Maybe the park is still around. I don't know. Check this out. Whoa. Walking while swinging the sword. They didn't do that until Twilight Princess. So they had all this stuff planned way back then. Yeah, check this out. Shield. Okay. Let's explore. Let's start this story. Spaceworld 97, The Legend of Zelda Hyrule Demo Tour. Welcome to Kokiri Forest, Jara! So I guess the Kokiri would say Jara. I'm Saria of the Kokiri, nice to meet you. This is your house in Kokiri Village, Jara. Kokiri Village? Yeah, but the Kokiri Forest was gonna be Kokiri Village. Try pressing the Z trigger when you go outside. You'll face the front, so it's super handy, Jara. Wasn't Spaceworld a Japan thing? Yeah, I'm sure they had it. Maybe that is the actual English translation. I'm sure they had to have English translation stuff for the American tourists who were there. Couldn't understand jack squat unless weebs existed back then. Well, apparently back in the 60s and 70s, like the very classic holiday specials like Frosty the Snowman were actually there. Let's talk with the people. So, Bolt Sonic, welcome to the beta Kokiri Forest of 1997. I don't think we should be playing this. It's okay, so this is the actual Spaceworld demo that people would play. Yeah, it's supposed to be. Like, all of this is a recreation. Like, all of this is restored beta stuff. Wow. Yeah. Man. We are reliving what people were super hyped as heck for in 1996. Wow. Yeah, so Ocarina of Time, it was being developed around the same time, these beta Kokiris, as Mario 64, and it was first announced in 1995, Spaceworld tech demo of just Zelda 2 Link fighting at what looked to be Dark Link, probably. Oh, we get a restoration of that. That's probably long gone. Okay, what about the beta stuff of Mario 64? That was from 1995. Dude, I miss that meme so much. That was some good comfort back in the summer. You know and I know what was going down. Wow, it's her. Yep. Everything from the screenshots is here. You don't actually have to buy the stuff on sale in this shop easily. You can get Deku sticks by defeating Deku Babas and stuff. Well, it's up to you. You could at least buy some Deku nuts, Jara. So I guess the Kokiris would have a catchphrase. Jara. So all this, the catchphrases, Nintendo was planning all this stuff at this time. And we didn't get any of this stuff until, like, what? Later on in the Zelda lifespan? Like, because I remember, I think, they started having catchphrases more. Maybe it was before that. I just don't know. Check this out. Whoa, front jumping. They didn't implement that. They didn't implement that into Breath of the Wild. They have this stuff. Wow. So Link's hat has physics. Link to jump forward. Yo, this was super gosh dang time though. Yeah. If only the Nintendo 64 could have handled something. What's with the fence there? Well, this was a demo, so this was blocked off. It wasn't finished. Over where you go to Hyrule. It's near far. Did I say near far or you are? In part 2 of our Ocarina of Time 3D. Alright, let's head on down. Talk to this girl. So like this is the actual demo. Check this out, fools. Fight beast. I'm glad they changed that. Look at the map. I know, it looks wow. Hey, so there's the big tree. Wow. That's so fun. Get on with it. We want to see. So, Keegan, you're saying this is like a restored. This is the actual Spaceworld demo. It's believed to be. It was restored. It's a mod now. Cool. Here's the beta Deku Tree. Whoa. Okay. Very elaborate. In a way. Yeah. I don't want to do all this. I gotta show you guys. So, yeah. So Ocarina of Time Mod, there's so much development. Yeah. And they're already working on restoring the Zelda 64 beta from like those trailers before it started to evolve into what we're playing right now. So here's the room with the windows. Why does the Deku Tree have windows? This must have been super fun. Everything's online now. The internet was around when Ocarina of Time. Yeah, but it wasn't like how it is today. Especially with you guys going around yelling at each other. Hey, it's not. Hey, I don't do that. No, I don't do that. No, really. No, you know why? Because I don't care. I have better things to worry about. Job. Oh yeah. Keegan has a job that he hates very much. What do you work as? I work as a card caddy. What does that mean? I have to go around and collect cards from the machine. That sucks. Yeah, just all collecting. I don't want to talk about it because then I'll get myself all riled up. So swinging your sword when you aim up, and I don't think rolling was have to work as a cart man, and it sucks. Those treasure chests, they're from Majora's Mask. So were they actually... They were actually in this game first? At least that design? And then they just used that again for Majora's Mask? Because I don't remember seeing a chest with this design in Ocarina of Time. Well, I hope we get a restoration of Zelda guided at the beta of Majora's Mask. This is very interesting. So, I have to work as a cart boy. Yeah, but it sucks. It's like, you don't know what employees have to suffer through until you're an employee yourself. You gotta take the abuse. You gotta deal with stupid, lazy customers. Like, you can't take 2 minutes to put your cart away. You can't take 2 minutes out of your life to put a cart away. Just fine. It's a very interesting beta. Great Dingo Tree. Yeah. Just climb on up to the top. Wow. Okay, let's look at the menu. Oh, everything's different. Wow, look at... Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, that's very interesting. Yeah. That's the beta menu. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah. I gotta deal with, like, lazy customers. You can't take 2 minutes out of your life, put the cart away in a designated cart. It's not that hard. Apparently, they got important stuff to do. Oh, whatever is more important, it better actually be like your wife better be giving birth. So yeah, that's where the job is.
Watch out!
Link had a different voice, right? Yes. Very girl-like voice. This is childlike voice, and a man voice is adult. Your women voicing boys who are kids. Well, because well, you know, with us boys, when you're a kid, your voice is like very so like when you're older, you don't really have that high-pitched voice anymore. So like, you got a woman, and she has a perfect voice for a young voice. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm sure you're wondering what's going on. Doing a video like this. Because it looks like I'm going to be having plenty of time to just make videos whenever I please soon. Just still get videos out every Saturday or whatever. Because with the final season of the Lego show coming out on the Tag-Keegan channel in June. And with Ksmantle behind the scenes, it looks like I'm starting to have more time to just crank out a lot of videos whenever I feel like it again. What does that mean with our new videos every Saturday? We'll still do new videos every Saturday for a bit longer. We're done with the Lego show. How long ago they had these plays. Anyway, so yeah, stay tuned for the possibility of a new schedule change for Ksmantle me. New videos whenever available. Because it's a lot easier making these videos. A chance. Like, yeah. Just stay tuned for like a new kind of schedule thing for Ksmantle moving forward once Lego show is complete, because more time is starting to form for me. Are we approaching Goma? Wait. Don't fall. Don't fall. I'm trying not to. Oh no. That's it done, boy. Now we gotta do that again. Oh, we don't. There's other stuff to check out. Where to now? Hyrule Castle. Hyrule Castle. Beta Hyrule Castle. These graphics. Everything looks different. Nice. Ocarina of Time was first Zelda 64. Went through many stages of development, and I guess at this point, with the Spaceworld 97, guards. Watch out. The guards. Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, might as well, you know, get these videos out. I'm still gonna finish up every series, I'm not gonna start changing my voice. Spaceworld 97 version. No. Trust me. Because we're about to approach the castle. The castle. Okay, this is non-script. Change this. All this stuff we don't even know. We shouldn't. You know what? It's been 28 years. So... Oh no, we're playing a beta version of Ocarina of Time. Can you please accept the fact that I want to see a restoration of the beta version of Wind Waker. Wind Waker on the Switch too, baby. Whoa! Beta version of Hyrule Castle Market. Everyone is just walking like in the retail version. They don't look right. What do you expect? These are beta assets. physics, everything going on. This was 1997. Who is that? Well, if only these NPCs were finished, I wonder what the original name of Ocarina of Time was. Zelda 64. Oh, like when it was becoming this. Ocarina of Time. No, like before. I don't know. You should know. You know about the shadow folk? They are the Sheikah, the shadows of us time beings. For generations, they've sworn allegiance to the King of Fire, carried out sorcery, espionage, and even assassinations. Okay, this is dark. Seems they maneuvered. That's some very dark dialogue. Forge banner. What is this? Majora's Mask. All these beta. Alright, Beta Temple of Time. Here we go. Whoa! Oh, this would have been impressive. Whoa, look at that. Pre-rendered background. It looks completely different. Oh my gosh. I'm very amazed right now. Is that... Stop. This is the most amazing, beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. Yeah. Here's Beta Temple of Time. Why do they? It's the lore rule. It's the lore rule Triforce with the fudge. Okay, now Hyrule Field. All right, let's see Hyrule Field. Here's Adult Link. Whoa, 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 whoa! Wild horse. Whoa! They had all this stuff planned way back then. Oh, they pulled out a sword. What's going on? Yep. Yeah, with Nintendo working on Ocarina of Time. PlayStation 4. Yeah, but it was like... Sonic Adventure. There, I said it. Go ahead, bring it on. It's like, yeah, it was like the first 3D major Sonic game. Of course it was Sneaky. This was the first 3D major Zelda. It was a masterpiece. Yeah, so Ocarina of Time Beta Hyrule. All the horses that you could like ride, just like they had all this stuff planned way back in 1996. This was 20 years before Breath of the Wild. Let's take a look at the menu for Adult Link. Wow. This is Beta Beta design is... Okay. Okay, stop. I'm very blown away. Death Mountain. No. Beta version of Death Mountain. There's a beta Goron. Spaceworld 97 Legend of Zelda. Oh my god, she said the thing! Wow. Text bubbles look different. Everything looks different. I'm scared. We're getting into some very top secret Area 51 like stuff. Okay, fine, let's go to Beta Dodongo's Cavern. Yeah, right here. Just like it always been. We're on the Highland Shield. I don't have it. What the heck? So here's the Beta Dodongo's Cavern. You just look at it. I don't want to do this right now. Fine. So that's the Hyrule tour. Dungeon tour? What's special course? Special course. Oh, it's like the Gerudo place. So this was the Spaceworld 97 Legend of Zelda Here, you can select 3 courses. Each course has a warp point at the goal. The content of each course is written on the side. Sure. Let's give it a shot. That's gosh, those treasure chests are from Majora's Mask. They actually implemented into beta. They just recycled. Did the modders did the modders just slap them in? Or were they actually there? They were actually there. Alright, check this out. Oh, it's like the Dampy race thing. Except with the robot. Look at Link's hat. Just like 1997. Link's hat was way around. Windows 64 couldn't handle such awesomeness. Yeah, people are stupid. Yeah, how come this is 64? It's so good. It was like a Christmas 1996 masterpiece. Yeah, but like people play it. Because people are stupid. Maybe the Nintendo 64 was expensive. Everything's expensive. Why do people complain about stuff being expensive? Everything's expensive. Just say it. You refuse to get a job. What's that? They beg us to get a job, and yet they're flaky themselves. I think it had like a slow first time selling, and then by the time this game came out, it was selling like a slow. There's Mario 64, and it was an awesome masterpiece. I don't know. Well, that's Battle Tour. Stalfos. Yeah, what's this Stalfos one? Is this a forest? Okay. Nice. Beta. This is gonna be a boss battle. Yeah, the forest temple. Nice. Y'all complain about water temple, the forest temple. I hate it. Well, it's like it's so confusing. It's like a never-ending loop. So is the water temple. Yet we figured it out. Alright, extras. Map select. There's Hyrule Field. Kakariko Village. Bolt Sonic, I present to you the beta version of Kakariko Village back when it was Zelda 64. Whoa, oh, what? Oh, okay. Whoa, man! Look how fast it is. Yep. Whoa, you could have take out items. Sorry, I'm having fun. Alright, check this out. Look at all these beta items. Whoa, what is that? No. This would have been some kind of bomb. Landmine. Landmine? Beta hookshot. A hookshot? Can you go to the tree? Not the long shot. Horsegrass whistle. What? So that would have been the way to Kalipona. Whoa. Oh my gosh, they had like a horsegrass thing. Yep. And that wouldn't be implemented until Twilight Princess. Yep. That's a true. And all these medals you could have used for powers before like the horror stuff and stuff. Fairy spirit. Zelda's letter. Chicken egg. Chicken egg. You could have eaten the egg. Wow. And this fire metal, ice metal, wind metal. These are pretty much just like the powers from the game. Spirit metal, though.
What?
What? Well, you could have. Apparently, you could control Navi at some point. Rare, great! I could get. Oh man, I could have had her get away from me. Whoa! Let's go around, shall we? Zelda 64. Yep. Yeah. Ain't that awesome? Shadow metal. You could have shielded yourself. Like crazy. Still getting hurt. like, are we in a beta version of the graveyard? All these enemies, I think they were just added. Again, these are just extras that the modders added in to bring out more beta stuff of Zelda 64. So, nice. Everything's done now, nicely done. I'm like incredibly amazed. And like this is the most beautiful thing. Okay? I've ever seen. Would this be the way to Death Mountain? I think so, probably. Yeah, this is the way to Death Mountain. Cool. We've already been here. Want to check out more stuff? There's plenty more stuff to check out. We can go to the Lost Woods. Okay, alright, whoa! Okay. The Lost Woods would have been very fast. The Nintendo 64 probably wouldn't handle something like this. Yeah, probably. But they tried, and it was super beautiful. Weren't the thing until we beta stealth books. Nice. Like, this would have been so if the Lost Woods was this, my jaw would have dropped to the ground. I would have cried. This is yeah, this is very Breath of the Wild. So I guess like this game they tried to make something. I think they tried to make a Breath of the Wild like Zelda experience ever since they transformed into so like it's an open world thing. I think open world was basically in some sense like Ocarina of Time. I'm sure it was considered open world back then, but like not up to the level of what we Minecraft. What else? What else? Skyrim, all that stuff. Alright, Beta Sacred Forest Meadow. Whoa. So they were trying to make a fast experience. Nintendo 64, couldn't handle it? Nope. Goblins. Just let it. It's like giving the impression that we are having the most beautiful experience. All that splatter stuff every time you hit an enemy in this game. Is that blood? Yes. Here's the Beta Sacred Forest Meadow, so this would have been the Forest Temple, probably. Yeah. And we're inside the Beta Forest Temple. Wow. This is the Beta Forest Temple. Yep. Okay, we're just in. Dude, just look at the physics on like, whoa. Beta Forest Temple. Hey, Keegan, you probably would have loved it if they went with this. Guys, we're fine, Bulk. Like, check this out, it's so beautiful. But, this would have triggered you, Keegan? Would this still trigger you? Yes, well. Okay, so that was the Beta Forest Temple. Nice. Let's go to Lake Hylia. Welcome to the beta version of Lake Hylia. Oh, it's just like from the Zelda 64 trailer. So now we're just exploring Zelda 64 stuff. During Phase 1 of development for this game, Ocarina of Time was known as Zelda 64. So all of this was during development of Ocarina of Time. See, goes. What are you doing? Zora's River. Beta version. Hey, look, the Beta Octoroks. Nice. Beta version of Zora's River. Oh, it's not. It is beta stuff. It's not finished. Wow. Look at this. Okay, this would have been very fast. Yeah. Wow. So, I remember well feelings of nostalgia, emotions of what could have been. Incredible. Look at the design of Link's shield. Look at that. Yeah. Zora's domain. Is it a thing yet? Probably. Maybe it was something like... No, because what's up there? Where do you stand? This is called... Apparently this was gonna be a thing at some point. Yes. Yeah. There's your phone. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's Zora's. Gerudo Valley. Come on, horse. Very fast Gerudo Valley. I remember this. Seeing this Spaceworld 97 trailer. Oh no. Rad. Gosh, you can put down his sword. Yeah. There's a beta version of Gerudo Valley. Whoa. Very majestic. So do we have the Gerudo Fortress then? Or was it that? Was that not it? I don't know. Nope. Okay. This Hyrule Castle, Death Mountain Trail, Death Mountain Crater. Beta version of Death Mountain Crater. Nice. Nice. Wow. So, very, very impressive. Tons of work went into this game. It's amazing, man. Ocarina of Time. Yeah. Death Mountain entrance. So this would have been the entrance. There would have been an entranceway to Death Mountain at some point, apparently. This looks like Zelda 64 assets. Wow. This is very fast. Yeah, this is a long way. Yep. This would have been the way to Death Mountain. Wow. All this stuff. What could have been? This is... I don't know, isn't it amazing? That's incredible. I know, that's incredible. We could have gotten an entrance to Death Mountain. Lost Woods would have been spooky and foggy. It's kind of foggy. Death Mountain Caverns. What's that? Oh, it's like a cave thing. Very elaborate. Yep. So, where would this lead to? Would it lead to Goron City, or would it be like some kind of dungeon at some point? I don't know. I don't know. What is that? X marks the spot. Look at that treasure chest. I'm telling you, that treasure chest, look it up. That's the same design from Majora's Mask. I know. Market entrance. Looks pretty different. It's got a lamp. Looks the same. Market night. It's still daytime. Well, forge. Talk to this guy. I saw an angel. A girl like a divine angel, as though she wasn't of this earth. She was in the castle courtyard, frolicking like a beautiful white horse. What? Huh? How did I get into the castle courtyard? I can't tell you that. To think you can get into that little wall by the waterway beside the castle wall. Oh, then don't tell anyone I said that, kid. Kid? You're a kid! What are you doing playing this? You shouldn't be playing this. You shouldn't be playing this. It's fine. Market item shop. Yeah, so stores would have looked different. Nice. This is an ADULT shop. Come back when you're older, then I'll play with you. I'm an adult right now. No. So, okay, so it would have been like kind of like Majora's Mask, because they started having item shops kind of like that, where it was more like 3D-ish or whatever. Side Temple of Time, Chamber of Sages. Was this just added, or were you able to go to Chamber of Sages at some point? Were these actual sages, or were they just placed here for the heck of it? I don't know, but Zelda's here. So, it's beta design of Zelda. Okay, can't talk to her. I guess I won't be sorry. It's a secret to everybody. That's the beta design of Impa. Nice. What the heck? Well, it's the beta design. Who's this girl? Who's this Goron? Where's Raru? Where's Bruto? Okay. Hyrule Castle Garden. Here's a beta version. Oh, well, nice. So I guess that would have led to Zelda. Could have just walked right there. Save all the trouble dealing with those guards being scared. Nice. Yeah. Fairy Fountain. Beta version of Fairy Fountain. Nice. That's cool. Everything's frozen. Well, it's just a beta asset, Sonic. I know. It's just... And now you're falling into nothingness. Okay. Map select. Target range. Link's house. Kokiri shop. Kokiri house. Grotto. What's Grotto? Oh, it's just a beta version of that. Looks the same. Well. Okay, I guess that chest would have killed you. Okay, now we're in Hyrule. Nice! Beta version of Hyrule. Oh, Sonic, you ain't seen nothing yet. Okay. Water Cave. What's Hyrule Field Old? Hold on. Okay, what would the Water Cave be? Would it lead you to Zora's Domain? Maybe the Water Cave was like the Ice Cavern. Maybe this was gonna be a dungeon instead of Ice Cavern at some point. Cool. So, this is incredible. Alright, you boys ready? Ready for what? For the ultimate, most vast experience of your life? Hyrule Field Old. Are you ready? Are you ready for the ultimate vast experience ever? Okay, what's Hyrule Field Old? Okay, so like, this Hyrule is the old Hyrule from early in development. Wait, what? Wait, what? What? This is... Yep, Hyrule Field back when Ocarina of Time was being developed as Zelda 64. Whoa, this is it! This is the old Hyrule. This is early Hyrule. Yep. Wow. Very open, very vast. Yep. Yeah, look at this. Wow. What? Hey, look, there's a farm. Yeah, so if you remember from the old Zelda 64 trailers, and Link was like there, and there was like a bunch of chickens. Apparently, that wasn't Lon Lon Ranch. It was just a farm out there. There was a farm. Yeah, so Link was just in a farm. He was just at a farm. Yeah, because like, wow. So yeah, so yeah. What's this place? This probably would have been Lake Hylia, maybe, or the way to Lake Hylia. Very vast open world for the time. Yep. This is incredible. I'm sorry. Yeah, so this was just a farm, and this is a farm from that old Zelda 64 trailer of Link and the chickens. And that is amazing. Look how Link turns. Whoa. The dangerous express. Yep, here's the farm from the trailer. Okay, so... Yeah, okay, so... There's like a hill there. Well, I guess it wasn't finished when the trailer was made. Yeah, look how much the castle is trying super hard to load. Yeah, the N64 would have exploded. It went with this level design. Like, holy crap. So that would have led to the forest? I guess so. Yeah, this is the way to the forest. So yeah, it's Hyrule. It's like Link would have started in the castle, probably. Early development. That's incredible. Decorative dungeon. Goma Boss, Dodongo's Cavern. Jabu Jabu Dungeon Test. What's the test? I guess these were like test levels for the developers. Figure things out. Okay, but, no, can't use That's awesome. Ew. Yeah, this looks to be the beta version of Jabu Jabu. Jabu Jabu. The most beautiful thing. Now, on to special course. What special course? We just did that one. Oh, I'm sorry. Hang on. Alright, beta version of Fire Temple. Hey, I guess you would have started here. Where's the chanting? It's probably before the music was invented. Everybody knows about the infamous chanting. But it's food, kid. It's not funny. It came from a sound sample. Because, like, they would use sound samples a lot back then. I think they still do for some games. Like, music is just very orchestrated now. Beta version of Water Temple. Okay. Well, this is Morpha. You start here. Morpha battle. I think so. Okay, then. It's, very interesting. The Water Temple looks even more complex. They were playing torches. Okay. Stay away. Long stay away. Maybe that would have been the way to the boss battle at first? Oh man, they had a bridge. What? This looks... No, it looked super gosh dang complex back then. I don't want to do that. Alright, you boys ready? For what? Ganon's Tower. Ganon's Tower, eh? Beta version of Ganon's Tower from Zelda 64. Whoa! We're actually here! Hell is real. Hell is real indeed. Your face. You knocked it off. Stairway. Nice. Beta Stalfos. Nice. And you can tell how early. Hey look, Beta Dark. You can tell how early. Characters are designed. Yeah. Like the textures don't really seem quite right. Yeah. Where are we going? The stairway. Remember this, guys? The Zelda 64 trailers? Keegan, where are we going? What is that very glowy thing? What? Wait, what? Is this? Yep. Hey, look, we made it to the top. Yeah, what is this? I guess this would have been where you would fight. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, so that's the theory. Stalfos, test map, depth test, Sasaki's test. Who's Sasaki? What is this? That's a test level. I just test stuff. Yeah. Where are we going? I don't know. I don't know what this is. It's a test level. I don't know what for. Okay. Anyway, there's test room, LOD test, material test, stuff. Mini boss room. Kokiri Village. Old. What's that? Very early version of Kokiri Forest. Look how fast this heavy is. Well, okay, this looks very... Wow. Nice. Pretty. Looks very fast. Yep. Okay then. That's good to know. Beta version of Mido. Before he was a big massive jerk. It's very endowment day, Jara. That means I'm all grown up too, Jara. You know about the fairy endowment, right, Jara? Of course. No surprises there, Jara. What? Yeah, so the original story for Ocarina of Time was that the Kokiri were gonna grow up. And every time a Kokiri grew up, they would throw like a ceremony, like a coming of age ceremony, and they would get their own guardian fairy and stuff. The story was that Link was grown up, he was gonna get a fairy, and Deku Tree wasn't probably yada yada yada, and voyage to Hyrule, restore again, and all that stuff. So it was kinda similar, but not quite. Until the final story for Ocarina of Time was that Link was a highly involved rest of the kids were Kokiri, Speaking of that, I have a question. So about the Kokiri, because they're children, how do they populate? No, it's a genuine question. Yeah, that is a good question. I don't know. Maybe, because like in Wind Waker and stuff, the Kokiri evolved into Koroks, so maybe they came from like a seed. Like the Deku Tree planted a Kokiri. Yes. So yeah, Kokiri are just tree people. But they're human. Yeah, I don't know. Look it up. Quit asking very weird stuff. It's not weird. Maybe if they didn't stick. Sorry. So this would have been the way to the Deku Tree. And it's very vast. It's a very vast area. Look how big this is. Very beautiful. Yeah, the frame, yeah, you can tell. And the 64 exploded. I'm telling you. Okay, there we go. Here's the Great Deku Tree. Nice. So that's pretty much everything to explore. Alright, folks, so there you have it. The Spaceworld 1997 demo recreation of Ocarina of Time. All the people who worked on restoring this. Nice. These are just modders. Like, again. The development cartridge they found in a dump. Apparently so, yeah. So, that was the Spaceworld 97 experience. See what Ocarina of Time did. How beautiful is that? Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this special episode. And stay tuned for others for awesomeness. More episodes of our Ocarina of Time CD playthrough. Well, see you later, guys. Bye.